This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and you know, last night I was at yesterday I was at the county fair, which comes to South Florida once a year, and I was there with my family, and my father had just moved down from New York and he's in South Florida now, and my brother just got some chickens, and my brother says, well, I can't eat chicken anymore because I got some chickens now and I see them as little pets and animals. Well, we passed, they bring all these animals in from all over the world, all over the country, and they had cows, they had chickens, they had goats. And now I'm pretty used to seeing those because I travel to a lot of places where my friends have farms and I own one of these animals. But my parents, specifically my dad, grew up in Brooklyn and really never saw these animals up front, up close. So he gets to the cows and he sees the cows, and I said, well, how can you eat these cows? You know, if they're so beautiful, how can you eat them? And his reply was, I can't eat these cows because I see these cows. But if I don't see them, then I could eat them. So if he didn't see them or where they came from, then he could eat them. And the really sad part was, this is the way many people think. Some people don't even care if they see them, because what happened was, and I should have filmed this, it was quite crazy. We passed the animals where people were, the little petting zoo and all this, and then you went right next to it, they were cooking the animals. They had every fair food you could think of. And the people there were just obese, they were unhealthy, and they're missing the point. They're missing the point. And you know the movie Cocoon, where you see all those old people, they jump in the pool and they start getting healthier again? Well, that's a movie, folks. The reality is, you know, people are digging their graves and jumping in it much sooner than they have to be. Younger people are getting older much faster than they have to be. And one of the leading causes of that is eating animals. And, you know, throughout all my time of just experimenting with different diets and different ways of eating, you know, I just can't bring myself to eat animals. Health-wise, I don't think it's ideal for our health. But even more than that, I mean, there's something to it. It's an animal. Now, does the Bible say it's okay we can eat an animal? The Bible says there are some animals that are okay to eat. But does it say it's the ideal way? Or that doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be done just because it says it. I myself choose a vegan diet, even a raw vegan diet, and I have to laugh at my dad, who says, well, when are you going to start eating some real food? Well, I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about the real food, and the fruits and vegetables isn't real food anymore in today's world. But that's just the way people think and people are brought up, and I can't blame them, because before I got into health, that's the way I thought. You know, so, you know, I want to help people, and even my dad, I want to help him. I say, if you're going to eat animals, at least don't eat animals from factory farming. Maybe that's a step in the right direction. I don't want to support any slaughtering of animals, but maybe that's a step in the right direction. And that's what I tell everyone out there. I prefer you not to eat animals, but if you're going to, at least don't support the factory farms. They're so much worse. They're drugged up, and they're fed just garbage, and all that's passed down to you through the meat that you're eating. So please don't eat that meat, but if you're going to eat the meat, at least don't eat that factory farming. As for a raw vegan diet, or a raw diet in general, because I think if somebody is able to get raw milk or honey or something like this, that's not bad for our health. As a matter of fact, in some cases, it might be ideal for our health. But I know a lot of people eating a raw vegan diet that are just doing wonderful. And if you do it the right way, it can be great. So I just want to encourage everyone to seek information about how to do it the right way. Look at the other videos I have here on a Raw Life Health Show. And if you have any questions or comments, post them below the video. And I want to help you realize whatever it is you want to do it the healthiest way possible. And the number one thing I would recommend is the raw vegan diet. If you're not going to be a vegan, at least a raw food diet. And definitely, whatever you do, stop consuming and eating the flesh of animals. And if you are going to eat flesh from animals, don't eat flesh from animals from factory farms. It's time to wake up, people, and get our health back. All right? This is Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. Thank you for checking us out, and have a great day.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.